Do you think your child could have oppositional defiant disorder? I'll be responding to that frequently asked question in just a moment. Oppositional defiant disorder, or ODD, is characterized by frequent angry and emotional outbursts and consistently defiant, disrespectful, and disobedient behavior. If that sounds like your child, don't assume that your child has the diagnosis. The problem with ODD is that the signs are very similar to a number of other disorders. The first thing you should do, if you believe your child may have ODD, is to consult a child psychologist. To find someone you can trust, ask your homeschool support group for a recommendation or ask your pastor for a referral. The psychologist can help determine which of a number of other behavioral, mental, and even physical conditions that might be contributing to the troubling behavior. If your child does have a diagnosis of oppositional defiant disorder, you haven't arrived at a solution. There is no magic bullet for the treatment of ODD. Instead, when any related diagnoses are being managed, you will be asked to learn strategies for parenting an emotional, disruptive, or defiant child. A child psychologist can be invaluable in teaching you those strategies, but there is no reason to wait to get a formal diagnosis. I recommend that you listen to the podcast episode I did on homeschooling a troublemaking child. In that episode, I discussed the importance of not labeling a child who has a history of disruptive behavior. We can help a child adopt a new positive identity. I will put the link to that episode in the notes for this video. Finally, I recommend that you read the book The Defiant Child by Dr. Douglas A. Riley. I believe this book should be required reading for every parent who struggles with a disobedient child. Many parents approach me with the idea that there has never been a more difficult child than theirs. I get it. You can feel helpless and out of control. Many defiant children feel the same way. But there is help and hope available to you. My advice is to read the book with your spouse and make a plan for managing the behavior in addition to any professional help you receive. I would love to answer your question in a future episode of Ask Dr. Mel. Comment or email me at psychowith6@gmail.com. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to hear more of your questions answered.